Hello, it's Glamstract here. Another video, another foundation review. And today's foundation is by Giorgio Armani. We're talking about the Luminous Silk foundation. I'm sure most of you know by now about this foundation. It's very, very popular. I thought, why not? I'll give you a personal review about this foundation. The shade that I've picked for myself is 4.5, and I am going to use also the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk concealer, which I have in the shade number 3. But I do also have already a review out about this foundation paired with the Neo Nude Giorgio Armani foundation, if you want more insight about this one. But I'll put the link on top here so you can see and explore yourself. And yeah, let's get into it. This is what the foundation looks like outside of this box, and I have already my skincare down, the Origins Mega Mushroom line, and I have prepped and primed my skin, this time not with the usual Vitamin Rich Face Base by Bobbi Brown, but I did use another Bobbi Brown primer, is the Primer Plus Protection with the SPF 50, mainly because this foundation doesn't seem to have any SPF in it. So, and because I'm going out after this, I did want to have some SPF for my skin, so I've used the Primer Plus. But stay tuned because I'll be giving you a fuller review about that product as well. Just one pump on this foundation on the back of my hand, and I'll show you how much I can achieve just by using one pump, and I'll be using my fingers. Scent wise, it smells like glue. That's the first thing that comes to mind. It smells like glue, olive oil, glue, something like that. And I do also want to mention that I did break out when I use this foundation. Every time I use it, I get a new spot the day after. I don't know if there's some ingredients. In fact, I'm like, I really dragged this foundation review, to be honest, for this particular reason. But I said I really want to do it because it is a beautiful foundation. But yeah, let's get into it. As usual, if you see me looking down here, it's because I have a mirror. I'm really praying that I'm not gonna be with a spot tomorrow. But as you can see, true match to my skin. I'm loving the match. I've used this foundation maybe like 2 or 3 times. I haven't used it as much as I wanted to because of that reason that I told you already. But this foundation is gorgeous. I mean, come on. It's just like nice, a soft, luminous effect, very lightweight. It doesn't feel hydrating, it just feels like a foundation. I don't feel like this is one of those foundations that you can say, oh, it feels drying or it feels hydrating or something in between. To me, it just feels like a very standard foundation, and it does have a beautiful, I would say, medium coverage. At least with first application, I can tell, but by using my fingers, I'm getting slightly less coverage because I do love that natural effect. Very, very natural. The scent is awful, horrible. I told you, it reminds me of glue, like a mix of glue and olive oil together. Yeah. Weird. It feels very lightweight, like just you cannot feel it on your skin, and it's beautiful, honestly. I'm really curious to try their new Luminous Silk powder. They came out with a luminous powder, which it will be meant to be a setting powder. But yeah, maybe in the future, who knows, I'll get it. Not right now for sure. I'm just gonna put some over these spots that I have over here and see what the coverage is like. I almost forgot because I haven't used this in a while for that reason that I get spots afterwards, but I forgot really like what is. But I mean, it's not covering that much. It's definitely toning down that redness, but it's pleasant, it's very natural. My nose is slightly redder than my face because in this room is really cold right now. I have pretty much done all my face, and I still have some left on the back of my hand, and this was just one pump. So this shows you that you can really achieve a full face maybe with just half pump, just over half pump, and I like it. Okay, so this is full face of foundation applied. I mean, it's beautiful. I have nothing negative to say about this foundation. I don't want to repeat myself, but I'm just nervous that tomorrow morning I'm going to wake up with a nude tits on my face, but beautiful. Like, very natural. It has a little bit of luminosity. So this is the Giorgio Armani concealer. As you can see, they're pretty much the same, just the concealer comes smaller. This is the Luminous Silk because I believe they do have more mattifying one, which, yikes. There's one dot over here. I did pick a shade which is slightly lighter than my foundation, so I'm not gonna apply too much because I don't want to end up looking too bright. So that should be enough. That's concealer applied as well. Now I'm nice and highlighted. I can go ahead and contour, a little bit of blush. So just stay there. I'm gonna go very quickly off camera and do this, and I'll be back very shortly to give you my final thoughts. And I'm back. So this is the final result. Let me tell you very quickly what I've used on my skin. I have very lightly contoured with the Fenty Matchstick in shade Truffle. Cream blush from Fenty as well in shade Summertime Wine. Then I have powdered my face with the Fenty. This is the Universal Invisimatte powder. I know I went very ham with Fenty products today because the next one is Fenty as well. So I have bronzed my cheeks with the Fenty Stalk'r in shade Shady Bees. And I've also lightly dusted this on top of my eyelid as well. And by the way, with the blush, I have also lightly dabbed it on the top of my lips as well. And for my brows, I've used the Fenty Brow MVP. Everything is Fenty. I mean, no secret here that I really like Fenty Beauty. Oh, and for highlighter, this is actually not showing as much because I went over with powder as well, but I used the Fenty Body Lava. This is in the shade Who Needs Clothes. It's a beautiful body lava, but I thought I'll just dab it on my cheeks. You can just see it, but I've hid it a little bit with the powder on top. But yes, this is the final result. But we're here for the Luminous Silk foundation. I mean, what can I say? It's a gorgeous foundation. Beautiful coverage, lightweight. I do have to say it feels like just very foundation-y. There's nothing really exciting about. It does a great job, but it doesn't feel like hydrating or doesn't feel mattifying. It just feels like a normal everyday sort of foundation. So I'm not overly excited about it, but at the same time I do like it. So yeah. And of course, let me know in the comments down below if you've used this foundation before and what do you think? Let me know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. But also if you didn't like this video, also give it a thumbs up as well, because why not? Let's spread the love. And you can also subscribe here while you're here on YouTube. Just the red button. And you can also follow me if you want on my Instagram. You can find me there also at Glamstract. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye.